Hi, it's Morgan. Welcome back to my channel. Let's talk Power Rangers. So I recently posted a video, a spoiler-free review of Power Rangers, where I basically talked about how amazing it was without actually gushing about the nitty-gritty like parts that I loved and what I want to see next and all the fandom stuff. So in this video, I will talk more about that. Let me know in the comments below if you saw Power Rangers. If you were a fan originally, how did it compare? Because while I did grow up watching Power Rangers, I hadn't seen it in years, and I wouldn't consider myself a fan of the originals because I hardly remember anything except that when I was little I always wanted to be the red one, and my sister or my friends always wanted to be the pink one, and it was really annoying because everyone wanted to be the pink one and I didn't like the pink one. But in this movie I absolutely loved the pink one. Kim was amazing. I liked her character. I definitely am going to cosplay her. She's pretty badass, and I thought that was cool. I liked all of them. I really genuinely loved every single character, and I definitely can't wait to see them in the next movie. I cried at the part where we thought that Billy was dead. I didn't think he was gonna be dead. I thought he was gonna come back, but they like let that go on for so long. I was like, oh shit, is this kid actually, did they just kill him? Like, oh my god. So that was definitely, it was very like heartfelt movie for me. I'm going to go back to see it again for a second time and maybe do it a little bit more critical watch. Not like critical to find things wrong, but critical to like think more about the story and what I like and the music and what's working, and just notice more of the details instead of like just fully immersed in the story, which to be honest, like that's probably gonna happen to me until I watch it like 10 times. I need to watch a movie a lot before I can focus on details that's not just the story. My favorite character, I loved all of them. I thought Billy was great. He was one of the best characters on screen. He really made the movie, and like his lines were just awesome. Trini was really, really cool. I thought she was really interesting, and I would love to read like fan fiction about her and just know more about her background. Kim, again, Kim or Jason are like the ones that I identify with the most. When I was in high school, I was kind of like a mix between the two of them. I was a lot more like Jason than I was like Kim, but not as extreme. I didn't screw up quite as badly as he did, but I definitely screwed up, and I definitely ended up being the leader of a lot of groups. I really liked finding out that Kim had done something bad and then she felt all guilt-ridden. Like, that is my character type, and I've always been looking for female characters like that, and I haven't found very many except for maybe Regina from Once Upon a Time, where they're really good, nice people, but they did make a mistake and they did kind of ruin people's lives, or at least do something that was like life-changing and terrible, and now they feel bad and they have to redeem themselves. So Kim and Jason I thought were very relatable. The others, I definitely, Zack reminds me so much of my friend Robin, and Trini reminds me so much of my friend Jen. Like, I'm watching this movie and I'm like, this could happen to me. Like, with superpowers, this is my friend group. So that was a really cool, kind of crazy thing. And then I just love the group aspect of like 5 people that wouldn't normally be friends that are coming together, that really don't have any friends. They're all kind of outcast, coming together and then getting superpowers. It's so X-Men-like, it's so mutant-like. I love it. The Krispy Kreme part was hilarious. Like, when the world was being destroyed and Rita's just like eating those Krispy Kremes, that moment, like, I better see that on GIFs all around the internet and memes and stuff, because that was just a beautiful moment. There were so many beautiful moments, and the dialogue was 10/10. I love the dialogue in that movie. Like, there were so many funny parts, so many parts that I laughed, parts that I cried. Like, it's a very heartfelt movie, and like the story is what carried it. It was a very story-driven movie, and I love that. And then the special effects were decent. They weren't terrible, they weren't great, but they were decent. There were a few moments that I really liked and a few moments where I was like, you could have done better, but okay. So, for having no expectations, again, it was one of my favorite movies of the year, and I'm probably one of my favorite movies of all time. It was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. If you have seen it, you should talk to me about it. Let me know in the comments below who your favorite Ranger was and which one, if any, you related to the most. I cannot wait to see the Green Ranger, because I've heard the Green Ranger is amazing. I remember liking the Green Ranger when I was younger, but I don't know why. And I've heard that he's pretty strong. I've also heard theories that they might make him a girl in the next one, like the Green Ranger will be a girl. That would be interesting as well. There's this whole weird, so yeah, I've gotten into the fandom, and like a lot of people ship Kim with Trini, and I can't decide if I ship her with Trini or if I ship her with Jason, because initially from the movie I liked Jason and Kim together, but it would actually be really cool to have Kim and Trini together, because I love that scene where they were, the one that people call the flirty scene, which I didn't think of it as flirting, but when they were like fighting over the cake, like fun fighting, friendship bonding or flirting, either one, maybe both, maybe one-on-one, I don't know. So now I have this weird like headcanon that like Jason likes Kim and Kim doesn't know if she likes Jason or not, so they kind of are dating, but then Kim finds out that she actually really likes Trini, and then, you know, she ends up being with Trini, and Jason's kind of like, okay, well, I'm sad, but actually it makes you happy and that's what I really just want for you. And then Jason kind of like grows as a character, and they all grow as a character. But everybody ends up happy. I don't know why I spend so much of my life watching movies that are geared towards teenagers or kids, but I thought it was a great movie. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more crazy nerdiness and little cats running around, and I'll see you next time. I might have a Power Rangers birthday party. I'm thinking about doing that. For my 27-year-old birthday party, Power Rangers. That's totally normal, right? Totally normal.